Week number 1, day number 5. Okay, some of the members are confirming. Thank you for that. Very good. There are two parts to the today's topic. First, we will discuss few IT career success rules. Okay, which many of the people are getting it wrong because of whatever you see on LinkedIn. A lot of wrong mindset is being shared there. So I wanted to share my perspective so that you can make better decisions for your career. Okay, so even what I am saying right now, some of you might like it, some of you might not like it, but I request you to listen it with full attention, because the IT career success rules, which I'm going to discuss, few of the rules with you, okay, that is based upon my purely 14 plus years of IT experience. And I have been like taking interviews since past 10 years. Every year I have been giving promotions to people, hikes to people. I was part of this journey of getting appraisals, promotions, and everywhere. So whatever I realize, okay, what kind of people actually become successful in the IT career, okay, those rules I will be sharing it with you. And some of it is going to be completely opposite to what you see on LinkedIn and other places. What people believe in, it's completely opposite of the actual success truth. So I want you to listen to the discussions that we will be doing. It will make you ask some questions to your beliefs, and please ask that. And then later you decide how you want to manage your IT career. Okay? So I'm not here to force any rules on you. I'm just to show you the right direction, and that's what is mentoring about, so that you can make a decision about how you want to lead further. Okay? So we will start with these rules. There are around what, 11 to 12 rules. Okay, so there are 12 career success rules which we will be discussing throughout this 2 months of program. Today we will be touching on maybe 3 of the top rules. Okay, and once we are done with this, we will start with working with AWS. So whatever this first application that we created, this app we will be deploying in AWS and testing from there. Lot of new things we will learn in the journey. First app, deploy on AWS and test there. You don't have to create an AWS account. If you have it, if you are planning to create, fine, you can do that for practice. However, it is completely optional. I will show a way that you can continue testing this in your local machine itself. Almost majority of the commands will be the same. You can practice it in your local machine without AWS setup also. So today we will discuss even that part. So a lot of small things are there. Okay, fine. So before we start with today's topic, we need to go to this IT career success rules, purely based upon my experience. Okay, fine. Chalo, let's understand it. Some of you might like a few, some might not like, but it is required. So chalo, let's get started. So first of all, these are around 12 rules. Today we are not going to discuss all the 12. We will be discussing the top 3. Okay, so we will be discussing the top 3 rules. Let's change it into maybe bullet point. Fine, these 3 rules we are going to discuss. Okay, and one by one, let's understand, okay, what wrong mindset is being spread on internet about it. And a lot of new guys, because you don't really know the truth, you might be influenced by the wrong things which is happening on social media. So let me share my perspective to you. Okay, so guys, rule number 1, these are the rules. If you follow these 12 rules, I guarantee you, you will become successful in your IT career. Anybody who follows these rules will be guaranteed successful. You will be always promoted. You will be getting great hikes. But these rules are not easy. It is huge amount of efforts. So how many of us will be willing to put this much of efforts? Not sure. But all those who put, they will guaranteed success. That is guaranteed. And once you understand these rules, you will also believe that yes, these rules will give you guaranteed success. These rules can help you get the job right now. It will help you get promoted. It will help. So these are like great rules for career success. Okay, fine. What are these rules? First rule, let's understand. If possible, put it on a print of paper and live by these rules. Rule number 1, become an A player. or at least a B player. What is A player? What is a B player? Let's understand that. Okay. So whenever you are working in a team, majority of the teams will do it like this. You will be categorized as some kind of level. Are you a A player, B player, C player, D? Some guys might do it even lower, maybe E, something like that also. Nothing but every employee can be categorized like this. Okay, what is a D? Let's say, what is the definition of these players? D player are the people. Let's say whenever hiring is happening, so you are recruited, there is a job description given to you. You are supposed to perform like this. Okay. So now, if you are able to meet the expectation, then you are a C player. A lot of people on LinkedIn, they are saying, right, okay, whatever the manager says, we are doing it, still we get only very less hike, like 3%, 5%. What is this? Point is, if you are only meeting the expectation, you are a C player. You need to think from truth perspective. When you were hired, you were told a job description, okay, this is what you are supposed to do, and you were paid for that. Let's say you were given 5 lakhs for doing this kind of work. If you are doing only that, why you should get even 5 lakhs 1 rupee? Basically, you should not get that, right? Whatever you were hired to do, you're doing only that much. So you will get only that much. Same package is already given to you. So literally, no hike should be coming to you. If you are meeting the expectation, no hike eligible. Whatever 3%, 5% they give, that is happening just because to manage the inflation. Because the value of rupee or currency keeps getting lower. Same thing which you can buy in 10 rupees, now you have to spend 12 rupees for that. So year by year, this inflation keeps happening. So only to manage that, they give this much. But this is not basically a hike. It's only to maintain the value of your money. The problem here is, if the people only meet the expectation, then they are already paid what they are supposed to be paid. So please note, if you are only meeting expectation, you will not become successful in the IT career. Okay, you will always cry, complain, blame, okay, I do whatever is expected, still I don't get a hike. That is C player. These people will not succeed. Okay, who will succeed? A and the B player will succeed in the IT industry. Okay, D player is someone who is not able to meet the expectation also. Okay, means whatever, you are paid for 5 lakhs and you're not able to do the job of 5 lakhs. So automatically D players are going to be there. Okay, so company will apply different handling for different players. If it is a D player, company generally goes ahead with this policy. Okay, no hikes, no bonuses. And if the market is bad, lay off these people. That's what is going to be the principle. If you are paid for 5 lakhs, you're not able to do the job of 5 lakhs, fire these people. We don't want it. Market will have other people, at least C category, who can meet the expectation. Let's hire them and we will work with them. So you need to understand, if you are not able to do what is expected from you, the market is going to treat you like, okay, please leave. Okay. And that's what you cannot say, please train us. Market will say all the sources are available on internet. Go there, prepare yourself. This is not a school to babysit you. You need to take care of yourself by upgrading and becoming valuable. Then the market rewards you. So please understand. This is the truth. You might like it, you might not. But you need to understand how the industry thinks so that you can become successful in this industry. Crying, complaining, blaming is not going to help. So if you are not able to meet the expectations, you will always get these rewards. Whether you cry or not does not matter. Company will be like, let these people leave. We don't even want these people in the company. And if the market is bad, they will lay off such people also, at least to get C category person. And even if you are meeting the expectation, you will not be given great hike because you're already paid for that. So all the people who do this are not going to become successful in the IT career. These guys will only survive, and these guys, even survival is going to become hard for them. Okay. So that's what company pays money, but it expects work in return, and you should be able to do that. Next comes B category people. These people, B and A, they will become successful. Okay, what is B category person? A person who exceeds the expectation. Okay, you are paid for some work of 5 lakhs. You're doing the work of 7 lakh person or 8 lakh person. That means you're exceeding expectation. Then the company will be forced to give you a promotion or a hike. And if the company is not doing it, you are able to do more work. You can switch the job and next company is going to pay you. That is what exceeding the expectation is going to make you more capable. Okay, so what is it? You are hired to do a job of 5 lakh. And let's say you have to do more than that. So first you have to justify the 5 lakh. Once you justify the 5 lakh, you need to do more than that. Okay, you are doing something like around 8 lakh package. Automatically, company is forced to pay you more or promote you. And if they don't do, you can switch the job because now you can do the work of 8 lakh kind of person and the market is going to pay you. Other company is going to pay you. So if you are B category person doing more than expected, you will always grow and succeed, make more money, make promotion, either in the same company or in the next company. Anything is fine. But yes, from your career perspective, you will always be rewarded if you are a B category person. And this is where many of the people on LinkedIn posting, they go wrong. If you are paid 5 lakhs, do only 5 lakh work. Why you should do more? Companies don't care for you. They will fire you. Everything is a wrong mindset. If you want to succeed, you need to do more than that. Companies might terminate you, but if you are capable to do more than what you are paid for, next company will take you and pay you 8 lakhs also. So you need to understand the truth. Let's say if you are paid 5 lakhs, you do only 5 lakhs, you will never grow in your career. Company will be like, we are already paying you that only. You do at this position itself. You are stuck in your career. So all the people who think like that, don't do more than what you are paid for, they will be stuck in their careers. Now it is your choice whether you want to be stuck or whether you want to be growing. But in the end, don't blame it on companies for not rewarding you. If you want reward, you need to do more than what is expected. Now, that is the truth. Some of us might like, some of us might not. But yes, that's the truth. And try to understand the reasoning behind it. When you do more, you become better capable. And then companies will be like, oh, this guy is doing like 8 lakhs, so we have to give him better package or even a promotion. And if they don't do it, because you're already good, you will switch the job and other company will pay you. You're always going to succeed in your career. That's the B. So minimum you need to be a B category. Get out of this mindset, I will do only this much work because I get paid like that. No, you will never grow in your career with that attitude. You need to do more. That's how successful people think, and they succeed in the IT career. Okay. Next, what are A category? Becoming a A person is really hard. Becoming a A person is really hard. Only 1 or 2% people belong here. Okay. Why? Why is this A player hard? First of all, okay, they will far beyond exceed the expectation. They will do far beyond exceeding the expectation. Okay. Plus, in whichever team these players are, they make sure the client is successful. They make sure the tech company is successful. They make sure the entire team is successful. These are the people, they don't complain. On LinkedIn, you might see this, right? Good people, basically, they don't complain. They will just leave the system. No, they are again maybe B or C category players. A players are those, if they see a problem, they will solve the problem. If they find a company has some issues, they will stay there, fix the problem. That's where the actual greatness lies. Running away is not the solution for problem, solving the problem. So these are the people, they will think beyond themselves. Okay, they are not just limited by their own thinking. They will make sure that each of their team members should succeed, the technical company for which they work, they should succeed, the clients or the business, they should succeed. Wherever they are needed. And around these A players, the rest of the system will be created. So whenever layoffs or anything is happening, company will always try that A and the B category people should always be retained. They will give their best. Okay, they will start firing from C or D category person, but they will want to keep these things, and it is really very important. And these are nothing but something like leaders. Okay, I am okay for my own failure, but my team should succeed. This is how this kind of a leadership mindset will happen in the companies. Okay, so sometimes there will be some people, they will say, okay, let's promote this person because he's doing the real nice job compared to giving a value to some other person. Okay, so they will do proper justice in the system. That is what leadership is about. Don't let others take any unfair advantage. Keep the system fair, and then do beyond what is expected from you. Make sure whatever it takes. Dekho guys, regardless of how much you get paid for this, that is important differentiator for A player. They don't care how much they are paid, and that is where leadership is a quality. Right at a fresher, you can become a leader. It doesn't. Your title, your promotion or title does not define whether you are an A player. Your qualities define that. You can already start thinking in this manner, and you're already at A player even as a fresher. It's possible to become like that. Whatever you do, you give your best, regardless of how much you get paid for that. You give your best, and that's how A players are formed. And then the world, the companies recognize them, and then they will pay them huge money to keep them with themselves, because they know what they can actually deliver. So rewards will come to them. Really have to care about rewards and financial aspect. It will be coming to them by itself. They care about becoming the greatest in whatever they do. So it is hard. It is hard. Becoming an A player is not very easy. 1 or 2% people can only become this. But if you have this potential, if you are willing to put that much of great efforts, regardless of the money that you are getting, yes, you will become here. And then the market will pump a lot of money to you. But yes, at least at a minimum, try to be a B player, because yeah, you have to do more. C and the D player, the market is not going to respect, and whenever problems are happening, these guys will be affected. Low packages will come here. Companies will always try to retain B or A player person. Okay, companies will do that. So these people will get a good hike, at least maybe 20% hike or 30% hike, even within the same company. Okay, or 50% hike. They might get it in the same company itself. So no need to even switch the job. A player might get even more than that sometimes. But yes, these are the people the industry wants, and yes, they can become good. So you make a decision, okay, based upon your intelligence now, okay, how you want to live. But in the end, don't cry and blame about it, because it's your choice how much you want to put, and accordingly your rewards will be coming in life. Fine. Okay, guys, so this is the rule number 1. If possible, write it down. Become a A player. Write it down somewhere. Become a A player, which is like do far beyond the expectation. B player might think mostly about themselves, their career, and they help the team and the project. That is okay. But A players are far beyond that. They make sure wherever they are, everybody's successful. That's the power of A players. That's a different level altogether. Okay, fine. Guys, rule number 2. This is another thing where people go wrong, and that is work-life balance. Okay, let's understand this. Work-life balance. Okay. Many people on LinkedIn are not sure what is your understanding of work-life balance, but they say that office time is work time, and anything outside office is my life. And then they say, okay, company should not give me work outside the office time, right? This is what is a general notion of work life balance in the society. Okay, I want you to think with a very clear perspective why this kind of a thought process has a problem in it. There is a inbuilt problem in the solution. Okay, what is the problem? You need to understand you are one human being with one brain. Now just imagine if something is going wrong in your personal life, some kind of conflicts are happening, clashes are happening, something went wrong with your friends or family, and you are in tension because of your family issues. Okay, do you think when you are in your office time, let's say 9 to 5, do you think you will be highly 100% productive? It's a simple question. If something is going wrong in your personal life, will you be productive in your office? The answer is no. You will be distracted. Your mind will be like, oh, but that is happening. I need to go home and I need to take care of that. This has gone wrong. That has gone wrong. So when you are in your life area and you're doing the work, your work is going to be affected. Reverse is also true. If there is office stress and pressure and tension on you, something is not going good in office. When you go back in your life, maybe on weekends and even after office, in your home also, you will be nervous. You will be frustrated and having fights and arguments with your family members also. And they will be like, come on, entire day you are in office and now you're coming and creating all this kind of drama at home. Yes, one aspect of time will affect another aspect. Now, point is, if you cannot separate the two, how can you really draw this kind of a line of work-life balance? You are one human being. If one side you are affected, it results into affecting the other side also. Do you know this? If there is too much stress and tension and pressure, your health gets impacted. And does the health say, no, I will impact you only during the office time, but when you are in your home, you will be a healthy person? Not possible. So you need to understand work-life balance definition is not to split things based upon time. That's how majority does, but it is wrong because you will impact one area into another. Then what is the right way to think? It's not about work-life balance. You should target for work-life success. You need to focus on becoming successful in your work and successful in your life. Guys, if you understand today's these topics which we are discussing, let me tell you, your next full lifetime, you will be successful. Not just for IT, for the next 70 years of your life, you will be successful if you understand these career rules. It is applicable for every industry. That powerful discussions we are having here, it is life-changing discussion. You can become a different person altogether if your approach and thinking towards life changes. And this was one of the primary reason why I started these kind of programs. Why? Because technical knowledge people can find, but the right guidance to become extraordinarily great in careers, that is not available. A lot of people are misguided. This was the primary reason why I started this, because after interviewing since 10 years, I realized many working professionals also have a wrong mindset towards career and success. So I am here to mentor you in the right direction. Whether to do it or not, it is your choice. That's ultimately your life, your decision. But I want to tell you what is right versus what is wrong so that you can think and then make your own decision. Okay, fine. So what I'm saying is, splitting based upon the time is not the right thing, because you cannot guarantee that these are exclusive from each other. If you are affected here, you will affect here. If something goes wrong here, you will affect here. So don't split it based upon time. So what do you actually do? Yes, we need to have a work life, right? So that is what it is about. We are a human being passing through the planet, and work is one part of our life, but it is an important part. Daily 9 hours you are putting to work. How can you say it's not important? Work is an important part of your life, and you need to do the work till the time you're on the planet. Every day when you wake up, there has to be something to be done, right? That's what we are living through this planet. Please understand, your focus should be on work-life success. And if you're able to achieve this, then you say, yes, I am having an amazing life on this planet. Okay, what is this work-life success? Okay, you need to focus on becoming extremely successful at your work. Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? You need to get great hikes, promotions, okay, strong technical knowledge, what others are able to do in 3 days, you can do in one day. You have lot of upgraded skill sets. Okay, whatever latest happening in market, you are the person. You develop things as per standards. You have respect in companies. You have responsible position. Okay, when some challenge comes, people think of you that you will solve it. This is work success. It's not about crying, complaining, and fighting with the companies and their policies for becoming successful at work. Work success means actually living your life to the fullest at work. You don't have to fight for it. You become so great that the world will give you all of these things. If you are able to become this, that means you're successful in your work. What is that? Great hikes, promotions, strong technical knowledge, where what others, you're highly productive. What others can do in 3 days, you can finish it in one. You are doing it as per the best standards. All the latest skill sets, you know that you're always ahead than the rest of the market. You are always upgraded with whatever latest thing is happening. You have respect in your organization. You have a responsible position, means your existence in companies matter. And whenever some challenge comes, people reach out to you. And that is what people want you. People want you in company. Now, if you are able to achieve this, you are successful in your work. And now comes the second part. You need to become extremely successful in your life also. Now, I'm not saying, okay, only try to do this and then compromise on your life. No, there is the other aspect of it. You need to focus on becoming successful in your life also. Now, you define what is your success in your life. You define that, okay, I should be healthy. I should have great friends and family time. I need to have all luxury of life. Whatever latest gadgets which come in the market, I need to have that. I need to travel. I need to explore. I need to have fun. I need to do whatever you like, hobbies. Okay? Anything. You define what your life looks like, what your life success looks like. And it could be amazing things. Okay? Maybe traveling, trying new food, taking up a new adventure in your life. Okay? Maybe you become so great in your work and life that now you took a 1 month break and just go and explore and have fun. And you have made enough amount of money so that you can balance. You are not in shortage of money also. That is what is a life worth living for. If you just try to balance it the way society is saying, let me tell you, you will never be successful. You will struggle in your work also, you will struggle in your life also. Why? Because when you're not putting efforts at work, you don't get promotions, hikes, and all those things, and you will not have the funds in order to enjoy your personal aspect of life also. So the secret of success to live a great life is work-life success. You become great here, you become great here. And now let me tell you, do you think this kind of greatness can be achieved if you lock yourself in this time? Not going to happen. Dekho, when companies pay you for, let's say, 9 to 5, they will want you to fully work for their project. They will not give you time here for self-upgrading also, or even taking up certifications. Companies, clients, they will be like, okay, we are paying for this. This is my work. Get the work done. That means if you only say, I will work in my work time, how can you gain extraordinary knowledge. What others can do in 3 days, how can you do it in one day? How can you always be ahead than the market? How can you learn the standards and best practices? If you lock yourself in this time window, you will never be successful in your work. Now that is guaranteed. Second thing, if you again lock yourself in this life window, how will you be able to manage all these other things? These things cannot happen over one weekend. This needs dedicated efforts, time. Sometimes maybe you need to take 1 week off from office and then focus on all these other things. Take your friends and family for a 1 week vacation somewhere, or just leave and just move somewhere and just enjoy for 1 week, completely refreshed in nature, maybe a forest camp somewhere, something which you really enjoy. Take 1 week off, because project will take care of itself. You are going to be back and anyways work. Take 2 weeks off if required. Are companies are giving you every time Monday to Friday, right? 2 days are off anyways. 2 days are off anyways, and that too yearly around 20 leaves will be there. You can imagine 20 leaves. It basically boils down into 4 weeks leave. Paid leaves are available. 4 weeks of paid leaves available in many companies. That means easily you can just put 2 weeks together and have fun. And then during the time also, every single day also spend time with your family, friends, and do that stuff. But you need to set up a target and move in that direction. Now, let me tell you, sometimes it will need more time to spend here. Sometimes it will need more time here, and you need to do that. Balancing between that itself is work-life balance. Because in the end, if you are just locking it based upon time, and you are struggling with your work also and struggling with your life also, so that's not a good way to live a successful life, if you really think about it. When you are in office, you're worried about home. When you are in home, you're worried about office. What kind of balance this is? No. So you will need to give more time here. Sometimes you might have to wake up in the morning, take up a course, and then prepare for that. So to the next cutting edge technology, you don't know standards. So you would have to sometimes go to the office early to really understand how the work really happens. What are the best practices followed in your project? Extended efforts. Everybody is in home, you are still in office doing something for your own self, because you want to become extremely great in your work, not because your manager or company wants it, but because you want it. Getting this mindset is hard, and not many people on the planet will be getting this. It's easy to cry, complain, blame, and take excuses, but willingness to put extra efforts, not many people can do that. So if you can put in, let me guarantee you will succeed. So what is the rule number 2? Guys, can you write down the rule number 2? Live for work-life success. It will take more time, and that's guaranteed. It cannot be done in 9 to 5. Weekend also, fun is not going to happen. It will need proper planning, execution, looking at your entire 24 hours, and then looking at your entire 1 year, and effectively planning and executing. So it needs broader dedication. So those who understand this, try to really change your perspective further. Okay, fine. Guys, that is the second rule. Guys, are you getting it? Okay, a lot of people have this thing wrong. I just want to give you a perspective here so that you can think, because this perspective will change your next 20 years of your IT career and whatever rest of your lifespan also. Okay? Chalo guys, please mark your quick understanding score here. So then we will go to the next point. Please mark your understanding score. You need to make decision. It's your life. But I want to tell you, in my 15 years, what I saw, what kind of people get promoted and successful, and what kind of people are not promoted and not successful. So I'm telling you from the other side of the story. Okay, please mark this poll, guys. Are you getting it? So you need to start thinking. Whatever you see on social media, don't blindly start believing in it. Okay, because it might feel like, are correct bol raha hai, if company is not paying, why I should work? But there is a bigger problem here. There is a bigger problem here. If you don't work, they will further not pay you, and next company is also not going to pay you. So please, you need to understand all these truths about life, right? Okay, fine, good. Majority is getting it. That is amazing. Let's continue further to understand the next rule. 3 rules we will discuss, then we will get started with technical topic. Okay. So yeah, this is also very interesting point. And many people again struggle with this point also. Again, social media and some wrong mindset is affecting the direction. Right in the college time, all these things should be planted, what we are discussing here. And you guys are also at the beginning time of your career. That is where I'm planting these thoughts. Okay. Now think about it like this, guys. This is really important to understand. All throughout your life, you work for yourself. Please understand, you're never working for your company, you're never working for your client, you're always working for yourself. Your company only pays you salary. Okay, what does this mean? It needs a deeper thought process, please understand. Okay, let's say we will draw a diagram so that we can get the full meaning of this statement, and I want you to think along with it. Okay, so guys, let's say you are a fresher and you get the job into the IT company right now. You work really hard on the project topics on a daily basis, and whatever job hunting techniques we are giving, and every single day you are putting efforts, working. Opportunities started coming up, you started cracking the interview, and now you are into the IT industry. And then you make a decision, I will work really very hard and give my best at job. Let's say you go ahead with that attitude, and now your 1 year is passing. In many of the IT companies, every year appraisal is going to be there, annual appraisals will be there. So whatever March to March cycle will be there, and there is annual appraisal. Now let's say you worked really very hard entire year, and now your appraisal time comes. Okay, this is your appraisal time. Okay, two things can happen here. One branch will go somewhere, you get a very great hike. Second branch is going to go somewhere, you did not get a good hike. Because the external situations are not in your hand. What is happening, what people will reward you, you cannot control that. A number of things can happen. Let's say entire year you worked very hard, and now the company and your manager is coming and saying, hey, you did everything good, but we cannot pay you good hike because the market is like this, and a number of reasons are coming to you. So one side is you get great hike. Okay, get great hike. Another side is they are saying, no, not possible. And you thought, I worked so greatly, I learned, I exceeded the expectations, I did everything, but now you wanted this, but you are getting this. Sometimes they might say, oh, very low bonus and hike will be coming, it's not possible, this, that, excuses will always be there. And now let's see, whatever it is. Okay, now my question to you is, how will you pass your next year? That's the question. 1 year you did like this. Now, how will you pass your next year? In this year, will you put efforts, or will you start taking things for granted? Will you start saying, whether I work or not, company is anyways not giving me great hikes, then why should I work? Let me compromise. Let me just go to office, do time pass, come back. And when the manager is forcing me, then I will do. Or let me just work from home. Even though I am not working, I will do chit chat here and there. In between, I will just go in meetings, try to just do bare minimum. What will be your approach? Different people in IT follow different strategies. Now, accordingly, based upon what they do, their future is going to depend upon the actions which they are doing here. Now, it's your choice. Let's say whether you got a great hike or whether you did not get a great hike. But what are you going to do for the next year? What will you do? Okay. Some people might say, I will leave this company. I don't care. I work so hard. I will now leave the company. Okay, that is fine. It is one kind of thought process. But now let me tell you the solution here. Whether you leave the company or not, okay, let's say you go to some other company or you're continuing in the same company, whatever. Now let's imagine you decide, I will not put efforts. I will not put efforts in second year. Some people will think like this, right? I will not put efforts in second year now because the company is not justifying. Why should I work hard? If they don't care, why I care? Why I go early? Tausif is saying, okay, do more than expected, but I am not getting rewards. Like, why should I then do? Ego will come, attitude will come, emotions will come. Now that's the truth. Now let me tell you the practical truth, what is going to happen. Everybody is smart human being. As soon as people realize you are not putting efforts, means you started with this journey, what will happen? The manager and the other people around here, they will realize that, oh, this guy is not putting efforts to grow, to contribute to the project. Automatically, what will happen? Next time, when interesting work comes, challenging work comes, they will not be able to give it to you, because when you don't put efforts, you don't take responsibility, and giving challenging work to irresponsible people means already work is going to be a failure itself. If people are not responsible, they are not trying to put efforts, how can you give challenging work to them? So companies, managers, they will be forced to give good quality work to other team members who are putting efforts. Fine. So you will not get challenges to solve. You will not get opportunities to grow further. And they will be like, manager will like, anyways, whatever he is getting paid for, he's doing it accordingly, no problem. Managers will not have a problem with that. If you do only bad performance, then manager is going to have a problem. But if you are just doing it like that, fine, who cares? It's your career. You are destroying your career. Why will company care about that? So they will be like, okay, fine, no problem. Continue. You're meeting expectations, that's fine. You do bad, then manager jumps in picture. Okay, I can do this, I can do that. You have to grow, you need to deliver to whatever you are paid for. If you do bad, then managers will intervene. If you're doing okay, managers will be like, chalo, chal raha hai. Now let's imagine all the good work is gone to the other people for the entire year. And now what is going to happen? When this 1 year completes, again, next year, annual appraisal is going to happen. Now, you tell, what do you expect from this appraisal? Now, it is almost guaranteed you are not going to get a good hike. You will not get good hike. It is guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Why it's guaranteed? Array, for entire year, manager was looking at you. Whenever some responsibility came, you said, no, 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 it's very hard, I cannot do it. You were compromising on the work. Entire year, they saw that. How do you think in the end they will reward? They will be like, nahi bhai, this time also zero bonus, unfortunately. And they will give reasons. And then you will say, yeah, I knew it. First year I worked hard, then they did not give me. Second year also, I'm not doing it. So then you will find an attitude, whether you work or not, company never pays you. And that is where you are wrong, because company will choose to pay to the other guys who might have really worked great that time. They got great hikes, you did not get it. So don't blame it that company did not pay. The point is, company did not pay you. Company chose to pay somebody else because they deserved it. That is where I'm trying to tell you, you never work for the company, you work for yourself. Please understand, if you are working, you become good, and then there is a chance market will reward you. If you are not working, market is never going to reward you. Forget about this company. If with low knowledge, you try to go to some other company, let's say there is another organization in the market, you say, no, now I want to switch the job because 2 years done, these guys are not justifying. And then you will say, I want to go to this another company. You know what will happen? Because you did not grow, your skill sets are so bad, when you try to switch the market, they will also not hire you. And then you will be like, come on, what's happening? Why am I not getting openings and all these things? Point is, you never realized you work for yourself. When you are working, then only you are growing. And if you are not working, you are basically going down. Same company will not reward you. When you're going to some other company, they will also not reward you, because you never understood that you were working for yourself. Let me show the beautiful picture here. First year you have given full efforts. Let's say you did not get good promotion. This did not happen. But you still said, I will still put efforts next year also, regardless of whether you got a good hike or not. You said, I will still put efforts. Okay. So let's say how that journey is going to look like. I'm telling you the truth of success in the IT career. Many people will decide in this and they will be lost in their careers, never succeeding further. Jobs hunting is problem, hikes are problem, promotions are problem. Some people will always grow. Why? Because they have caught the truth of success here. And you have to work hard for it. It's not going to be easy. I'm not willing to put efforts, give me success. Nobody will do. People will kick you out of the companies if that is your attitude. You have to work for success, then success comes. There is no shortcut for it. Now just imagine you worked first year very hard, and in the end, companies did not pay you. You are unhappy. Fine, everybody becomes unhappy. We get demotivated with that. But you need to recover from that situation because you understand you work for yourself. You work for yourself. What does that mean? When you work with dedication, you grow, you become better. If you are not working, and you will get more opportunities to grow. Okay, when you don't put efforts, you will not grow. You will not become better. Your downfall starts. That is what it is. When you are working, you grow up. When you're not working, your downfall is going to start. Companies are going to be very practical with you. As long as you are valuable, you will be given value. You're not valuable, they'll be like, remove this person out from the company. And you need to understand that's a practicality of the world there. So don't assign like this loyalty for the companies. No, if they are practical, you should be practical. And yes, they should fire you if you are not good. That's the truth now. You have to become that mature to accept that fact. You cannot say, I was so loyal for 10 years, why they fired me? Why were you not upgrading? Why are you not so important for the company right now? So company is practical, you have to be practical. And you have to put efforts so that you can succeed further. Please understand, a lot of misguidance is there for the in the social media. You need to get the right mindset. What is that mindset? Whether the company pays you good or not, the only thing which you do is you still work hard. You still work hard. You give your best every single day, regardless of what hike you got. Give your best. What is giving your best? You will upgrade, you will learn new things, you will upgrade your certification, you will still take responsibility and give value. Manager will give you still opportunities to learn, grow, upgrade, become better. You keep doing that because you know you work for yourself. Guys, when you leave the company, you will take your brain and your learning with you. You're not going to give your brain to the company and leave, right? So your knowledge stays in your mind. So you keep giving your best. And what is going to happen? You will become better. And when you are becoming this better, now another appraisal cycle is going to happen. Now, what can happen here? First of all, you never know. This time, maybe they will give you a great hike. Maybe they give you good hike because they see that, oh, back to back 2 years, this guy has the potential. They might give you a good hike or a promotion, but it is again not guaranteed. They might simply say, no, we cannot give you this time also. It is possible. But the fact is, you became so good in this 1 year that now, if you want to change the company, that option is available for you. Because you became really so strong that now changing the company option is available for you. And here you can now demand for a better package with whatever your needs are met. So please understand. And let's say if you don't switch, third year will come. Again, you need to put into this efforts only because every year you are growing, growing, growing. Either the same company will reward you or your next company will reward you. So please understand, all throughout your life, you work for yourself. You're not working for the companies. Please note that. Many people think this, like, I'm working for the company. If I don't work, company will suffer. The truth is, when you don't work, you will suffer. Your growth will suffer. Understand that aspect of life. When you don't work, your brain does not grow, your skills does not grow, your capability does not grow. And if it does not grow, You are useless for the current company, you are useless for the next company. Nobody will hire you, nobody will promote you, nobody will give you hike. If you want to succeed, yes, you have to work on yourself. Then your skills will grow, confidence will grow, problem solving will grow, everything grows. And when that grows, current company will be forced to keep you with great packages, because if they don't, you will easily go to other companies and they will pay you, because the market needs good people. Right from the day one we are saying market needs good people. That is what is the truth of situation. So if you really understand what I'm trying to tell you, in simple line, it means whether you are rewarded or not, you keep putting efforts, because if you keep putting efforts, you keep getting better, and then your future may you will get better opportunities. If you stop putting efforts, your future is going to be even more harder than your present. And unfortunately, almost 80% of the IT industry go into this bracket. 80%. They start compromising, they start doing hide and seek at work, they don't take responsibility. They are like, chalo, monthly salary only, that should come, why should I put more efforts? They don't justify anyways, and they choose to get stuck in their careers. And then after this kind of 10 years, when AI boom has happened, all those people become useless, and the company has to then fire 10,000 at a go, because they are not capable to deal with next level challenges. The person who upgraded, nobody will let them go. And even if they are let go also, no problem, market wants still good people, they will find another opening. But for 10 years you did not grow, how will you succeed? And you need to understand this. Now this is crazy stuff. Okay, there are some companies, even right now, there are some companies, you gain 10 to 12 years of experience, and then your package is going to be 15 lakh a year. After 10 to 12 years of experience, getting 15 lakh kind of package, such kind of jobs are there. On the other side, there are companies who are higher, saying that if you have 2 years of experience, then itself we will pay you 15 lakh package. Some companies are, even as a fresher, they will pay you 15 lakh package. You need to understand, market has different situation. How good you are will define what will you be getting from the market. So please be aware. If you are not good, you might be stuck into these kind of things, and you might get into further problems also. But the people who are always upgrading, they will always get into higher side of packages, higher side of responsibilities, and they will work in good companies, not just surviving in bad companies who are not willing to pay money also. So the choice is yours, but you need to understand, all throughout your life, you work for yourself. Okay, that is the truth. If you work, you improve, and the market will pay you to keep you. If you don't work, you will go down, market will not be paying you. Even if you want to leave the company, go, they want to fire, then they will terminate. That is what is going to happen. Next company will also not hire, because now you are not capable to work and deliver value to the company. Companies are practical, and employees should also be practical. That is what it is. Okay, do you know this? There is this Netflix culture. Netflix culture is what? It's a team sports culture. Many companies got inspired by this Netflix culture. Okay, what they are saying, it's a team culture, it's a sport culture. Let's say for Indian cricket team, for being selected in the squad and playing in the 11 members, you need to be good in your performance. If you are not that good in your performance, you will be left from the 11 members and then out of the squad also. Same culture companies are going to follow. It's a sports metaphor. If you are good, you will be kept in the companies and valued. If you are not good, you will be laid off. And that's how practically things happen. You also need to understand, if you are capable, people will want you. If you are not capable, people will throw you out. You need to get practical. Going on social media, crying, complaining is not going to help. I am trying to open your eyes. If you can understand the truth of situation, you will be far successful in your life. And unfortunately, 80% of world population will never understand this, will never understand the secret of success. And this is what is the secret of success. Whatever we discussed, 3 rules right now, that's where it starts. And guys, there are much more things which we need to discuss, but we will be doing that discussion later on, one by one, throughout planting the right thought process for your growth. Not today, because all these topics are again big topics, and from my 14-15 years of IT, I have seen this working out, and I know that this works. Everybody who lives by these principles will be successful in any era, not just current century. You move 500 years in future, a person living there by these rules will succeed. 500 years in the past, person will succeed. Present, person will succeed. These are evergreen rules of success, which I've peeled from my knowledge by reading a lot of books and then applying it on myself, experimenting with this, seeing how people succeed or fail in life. And yes, these are the conclusions. It will help you transform your life as well. Okay? Chalo guys. First part of today is done. Are you getting it? Okay. Give a quick thumbs up, guys, if you got whatever 3 rules we said. Guys, what is the rule number 1? A player. Rule number 2, work-life success. Rule number 3, all throughout your life, you work for yourself. Think about it, and then you decide how you want to live. It is your choice anyways. It's your choice. Any choice is fine. It's your choice. You have to define how you want to live it. I am not saying always keep working hard. It is your choice. नहीं करना है मत करो. दुनिया गई भाड़ में. But then when bad consequences come to you, don't cry about that. Why this happens to me? Because you created that to yourself. So very good. Some of the guys are getting it, and that is the right approach. Okay? Chalo, fine. Good stuff, everybody. Good stuff. Thank you for confirming.